Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing. It's an honor to be out here in nature and to be sitting in this area, an area that was loved and embraced by our ancestors, a place of peace and tranquility where they will normally gather to meditate about happiness and prosperity. And all of this was taking place even before slavery. That's the reason why this day I choose to speak to you concerning the skin color deception, and where most people is caught up in what is known as racism and thinking about what was done within the time of slavery and even after that time of physical slavery. And so many people get caught up with melanin and just seeing melanin as something that's gonna give you a certain complexion. Are people thinking that the race basically depends on the color of your skin? But I just want to go just a little deeper to show you it is not so much about skin color, but it's more about mind power. It's more have to do with your thinking. It more have to do with self-knowledge, self-revelation. It have to do more with self-consciousness, knowing who you are. So it doesn't really basically have to do with the skin color. I believe the skin color is used as a distraction from having us recognizing that it's all about mind power and who can use their mind to influence more people on the face of the earth. Because the more people you can influence upon the face of the earth is the more you can lift your value. It is the more impact you can make, and it is the more energy you can generate in a particular area or a particular subject or a particular way of thinking. So if we would garden our mind and look at it just the way that you would look at a garden and take care of a garden and be mindful of what you plant in your garden, then you will go beyond skin color and you will come into the place of mind power. So you won't be caught outside with placards and saying that you're protesting for the betterment of a people. Instead, you would use your mind power to be the change that you want to see, to uplift more of humanity. You would give yourself as a sacrifice in order to be the change. I want to say give of yourself, your time, your energy for the upliftment of humanity, which means there are certain things that you might have to give up. There are places you might not be going anymore. There's certain company you would not need to keep anymore either, because you want to be on a certain level of frequency and vibration. So my brother and my sisters, a person could be as dark as me and they have a mentality of a Caucasian or a mentality of someone else. So it is high time for us to go beyond skin color and function more on developing our mind power. finding more time to develop our mind power, finding more time seeking to know our true spirituality, our true identity, our true divinity, speaking more highly of each other each and every day, seeing the betterment of our people each and every day, according to their thinking, not according to the color of the skin. That's the reason why there are men going around now speaking about black Jesus. There are men going around now speaking about they are the Hebrew Israelites and that black people are the chosen people. My brothers and my sisters, there's no amount of choosing that can help you if you're not willing to change your mind, if you're not willing to change your thinking, if you're not willing to find time to exercise your mind, to exercise your will, to exercise your memory, to exercise your perception, to exercise your imagination. Because everything I've just mentioned, these are your mental faculties, and you must use these mental faculties to lift you to a higher place of existence upon the face of this earth, because you are here to discover your higher self. You are here to display the highest version of yourself. You are here to uplift humanity. You are here to embrace your humanity, which is actually your divinity, because this is God having a human experience. So you have to first understand that your spirit having a human experience. And when you understand that your spirit having a human experience, you will go beyond the color of your skin and realize that it is your thoughts that is creating your reality, and that you have to change your mentality. So my brother and my sisters, when I come out here and I greet melanated people, I'm greeting melanated people because as a spirit, I find myself in a highly melanated body. Therefore, I'm reaching out to you as a people, and I'm saying to you, don't decide your identity based on your skin color only, but let your mentality speak of your true identity. Let your mentality show everything that you say about yourself that it is so. So basically, my brother and my sisters, we are our greatest enemy. We are the one who are actually fighting against our own self. We are the one who are fighting against our own race. Because if we decide to look at the enemy as outside, we fail to realize if there is no enemy within, that the enemy without can do you no harm. So we have to, as I said before, we have to lift our vibration. We have to lift our frequency. We have to think more highly of our own selves and think more highly of humanity. And we have to always look within to discover that God is within, and get rid of all idolatry by stop believing in a God outside of our own self. Stop believing in a man 2,000 years ago, because there is no such man 2,000 years ago who have ever existed who had special powers. That power, those powers are actually our birthright, and we have rights to claim those powers and use them because they are based in our mental faculties, and we born with those mental faculties, which I said before is our will, our reasoning, our memory, our perception, and our imagination. And we have to use these faculties to the best of our abilities, so then we will be able to exercise our creativity, and exercise our creativity without doubt and without fear, because we realize who is actually our enemy, that our enemy is our own self, and that everything that's happening in our life is being done because of choice. So whatever choice you make will influence the rest of your life. And if you show me your company, I will tell you what is your future, because you're known by the company you keep. So my brother and my sisters, I'm encouraging you to let us go beyond skin color. Let us go beyond skin color and get more into mind power. Get more into developing our psyche. Get more into healing our brothers and our sisters, so we can bring more healing to humanity. Let us get rid of the employee mentality so we can find time to exercise our mental faculties. Let us stop chasing after money and chase more after having the right mentality. Because if you have the right mentality of money, then you would not need to worry about money. If you have the right mentality about what is a job and how a job come, how you come into to manifesting a job and all of these things, then it would not be a problem. You will find more time. You will realize that if you find time to think, that it will be easier for you to grow rich. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it is just what it says. Think and grow rich. You need to do more thinking, more than more walking. Most of our people can't up and doing more work, more hard work, because they were told to work hard. And the hard work gonna bring success. So more people get caught up in doing hard work, chasing after money, instead of finding time to think, instead of spending time in peace and tranquility, instead of finding some time in nature, instead of finding some time to be with themselves and to align themselves with the rest of creation, so they be able to live in the higher self. So my brother, my sisters, my encouragement to you, having find myself right here where I actually started to do my videos. When I'm here in the morning, very early in the morning, doing my meditation, finding time to meditate. And a day like today is when most people they're going to church. They start in there, they're thinking of an idol. They start in there, they're in idolatry. But here am I in nature, having meditated for an hour. And it's this early in the morning doing this video and bringing this video to you. Here was where I did my very first video. Here is where I actually started my channel. And this time, where I'm on another level, Spirit brought me right back here again to bring some videos to you, encouraging you and reminding you, as usual, the basis of my teaching is that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history, for the Bible was written symbolically. Therefore, we as a people, in order for us to end mental slavery, we have to realize that when we believe in a God outside of ourselves, that we are deep in idolatry and we need to get rid of all idolatry. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much, and I hope this message has been resonating with you. And if it's been resonating with you, my encouragement to you is to subscribe, or you can comment, or you can like, or you can share this video, because this message needs to be heard all around the world. Now with that being said, I want to also encourage you to check out the description down below and see what I have there offering you that would benefit you. Now I want to give you the sign of enlightenment, of which Matthew 6:22 says, if your eye be single, your whole body would be full of light. And I'm saying to you, my brother, my sister, when you have that experience, you'll come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. And that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And we are the people of the sun. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, I'm saying to you, let us use our mind power to achieve our every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.